make you be, but no, you're live.
I'm just gonna be sitting here doing nothing exciting while I wait because I don't come alive until I'm on. Just sit here all
like a robot.
Does Oda need to go potty? Oh, I think he does. Can you let him out? I've got pig snouts on me and feet, and I've already been sucked into the pile.
All right, Betty. Go in peace.
Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Brian is ruining the beginning of the video. Trill Bingo tomorrow. Join us. It's going to be super fun. We have the card ready. We'll have the link tomorrow. I'm going to create a live event. I think you can do it on YouTube. I don't know about TikTok, but Facebook and Instagram will have one, and I think I can do one for YouTube. But you'll just come here at 9 p.m. We'll be on time, and we'll have the link so you can download your virtual bingo card. You can print it.
Alina says hello.
Hi, Lena. Can't believe we're like less than 24 hours away. It's going to be fun. So there's going to be prizes. We'll kind of figure out the prizes. I have a feeling that maybe like Alina's just going to win every night, like at first until we get like, or every week until we get like a groove of people like coming on and playing and knowing what they're doing. But, oh, yawns. Piggy yawns. Don't forget about Odin.
I won't.
I mean, but don't forget about
Hey,
him.
Tanya.
Don't let him out. Hi, Tanya. Troll bingo tomorrow. It's going to be fun.
I'm just trying to give the boy a chance, like...
It's cold out there.
It's like in
Charlotte's going to be so upset if I have to get up. And
it's in the mid-40s out there, the mid-40s.
Dude, that's cold. He's like shaking already. He's like a tiny little dog.
I can get up. Oh, Alina wants to know about the call with Chewy.
Do you want to give an update on that? Do you want to switch me?
I'm just saying, whoever doesn't have the camera has to do the
okay. Give me the
diapering.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Ryan give an update on that. I was there. I was there for most of it. I missed the beginning because the hay people were delivering the hay, and he wrote the wrong number on the check, so I had to run back in and silently indicate to him that we needed to rewrite the check.
All right, well, you have to trade me.
It's just so cute.
You have to trade me. Let me sit by the pigs for this. Or
I know, but she's on my knee. But look, just one more second of how cute she is. It's flooding, Tanya. Where do we know where Tanya lives? I'm sure we do, and I just forgot. Like, I really want to add this comment.
That's awesome.
That's funny, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl, that is like possibly my favorite.
I'm really glad that you're safe. Oh, Washington. I'm like so out of the loop. I didn't know Washington was having issues right now. Well, I am super glad that you and all the animals are safe. Oh, all right.
Hi, guys.
Okay. I'll let you. We can switch. I see. Look, you've upset everyone now.
Did I?
You upset the pig pile. Okay.
All right.
Come here and lay on the girls.
All right. So, Millie, you're the only one I'm not touching. So yeah, so it was kind of the call we expected. Like the dream is they call and admit the error of their ways and say like this will be ready within weeks or whatever. But it was very much the we care about this issue and we don't think of Quincy as food and we're working on it, but we don't really have a deadline, which, we, assume is their way of saying,
They were not specific at all.
Yeah, it was very much like vague.
I don't even know. Like, I thought about it. I didn't even know that she said that they're going to get there. Like, she said, we're not there yet. But she didn't say...
Yeah.
They said they are sorry. They want to be our one-stop shop for our whole family, and they're sorry that they're not there yet. And that there's a lot of kind of technical things that aren't in place, and...
Yeah, I mean, it was... it was kind of like just giving us excuses when, like, I think probably at the end of the day, Mallory and I agree that it's basically not profitable for them to put the work in to do it, or they don't think it is, for the number of, sales that it will increase. And so, why do this?
I don't even know, honestly. I mean, I think there's a good number of people now that have.
Well, I'm not saying that we think, that it would or wouldn't be.
I mean,
think
profitable. I think it's just not like they just don't want. I don't know. I think I could be totally wrong,
Okay.
but I feel like it just doesn't fit with what they are about, which is like people and their pets. And I don't know. Like, maybe there's not. Maybe, I mean, I know like the market for dogs and cat medicine is huge. And so, yeah, there probably isn't enough monetary gain in it, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not in terms of their market and their focus, like where they want to put their time, their effort. You want me to go over there?
Yeah, move over that way a little bit so I can get the sign behind you.
So I mean, it was disappointing. I mean, they were nice about it, and
she was really nice.
She was not arguing, and it was definitely like listening, but
it was really good. Like I at the end felt like kind of good about the call, and then I was like, really? I started. Well, I mean, not like I knew what was going on, but it was more like if I didn't know better, I would have felt really good by the end of the phone call. And I was like, I want to know this lady's skills because she is really good at making you feel heard, at acknowledging it, at sort of implying that you're right, but giving you absolutely no reason actually to think anything's going to change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the skill is her job is probably, dealing with this sort of thing.
Yeah, and she's good at it.
So she's got nothing to lose by just letting us feel like we're right and just saying we're working on it, but we can't guarantee you.
I'm going to use that the next time someone's like complaining to me about something. I feel like I'm going to use that strategy because what can you say to that? It's just. So what we're thinking about doing, Alina, exactly. That's why she's the one that talked to us. So, well, do you want to mention? I wasn't there when she talked about the lawyer.
I mean, she mentioned, like they talked to like the Virginia, I don't know, like essentially someone related to like their sales in Virginia, and I think like she kind of said like like you can probably do this.
Wait, so is it just Virginia?
What? No. But I think they don't have something in place to know each state's requirements in addition to the federal government's requirements. And so, like, he was basically like, it's not guaranteed there won't be some issue with it. And so, because as a company, they don't want to, like, be in a position where later on they find out doing this, ends up getting them in trouble.
That doesn't even make sense, though.
Oh, well, you can go back and listen to what you said.
No, I mean, maybe, like, I'm not saying she didn't say that. I'm saying, like, why wouldn't they know all the state requirements? Because you even brought up, like, we get a pop-up that we can't get gabapentin for our dog in Virginia.
Yeah.
Through an online pharmacy or something. So it's like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think part of the problem is, like I said to her, like, the government just tries to be vague. Like, oh, well, a vet can declare them a non-food animal for situations, but
is that what I thought we didn't even find that. Where did it say that they could do that? Like,
I mean, that's the thing. Is like it's not entirely clear where that is or when it applies. But from the vets we've talked to and stuff, they're always like, yeah, like there's this exception here. But it's like, it feels like.
Well, that's up to the vet, though, right? I mean, that's not for the pharmacies.
Like I guess it feels like.
There's a lot of discussion about what position you're sitting in right now, just so you know.
My crotch?
No. I think just like whether you're squatting or sitting or whether it's comfortable. I don't know. Just a few things.
I was mostly just trying not to like man spread.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
But I feel like it's one of those situations like the Supreme Court does with a lot of their big decisions where they're like, you know, if you take A, C, and F and you combine them together, you get, you know, some mega ruling that then everyone says, well, like that's like, you know, de facto law forever. And it's like, but then someone else comes and they're like, I can't see that, you know, like why?
Well, I don't know, because that doesn't make sense to me though, because we get medicines for him at CVS, we get medicines for him at the vet. The other online pharmacy was going to fill it for him. Like, I really don't feel. I feel like they're misleading you to blame it on any sort of government thing, because many other pharmacies aren't having any problem with that. So I don't know.
No, I like.
I mean, I think it's
agree
the
with
on
you.
the for the vets, they have more of a job of like determining what's within the law, but
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not saying. I'm not saying they have any reason that they shouldn't do it. I'm saying
we've got someone pro man spreading right now.
You want me to manage? I feel like it's not sort of spelled out in a way that there's a definitive, clear.
For the pharmacy, though, you think there's not?
I don't think they say anything about the pharmacy.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I
So-
mean. Like, it's not, the pharmacy is given no responsibility to decide what medications an animal can have. And even so, like, there's a lot of medications that are fine
Like I
for them
hear
to have.
you, but
So
like,
I know, I think we're on the
that-
same page. I'm just
think
trying
the
to
way
understand.
The legal system in the United States works is such that it doesn't have to be clear or even truly what they meant for it to, you know, like,
Okay.
be
So you
questionable.
agree that other pharmacies are, I'm just trying to make sure. I think I'm misunderstanding you.
Like, go ahead.
You think that there is danger to pharmacies?
I think there's a lack of real clarity. Like, but not in the sense that they shouldn't be doing it, because it's clear the government doesn't care about these situations. But I also think the government could, like I said to her.
So are we talking about medications that are prohibited in quote unquote food producing animals? Or are we talking about medications that can go to anybody? Because there are certain medications that can just be given to turkey that no one is disputing
Yeah,
turkeys can have.
just the
And
ones
Chewy
that,
won't even give those.
the one oh well, yeah, no, they definitely shouldn't do that. Like I think that the fact that
Because I don't think we expect, I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I feel like that's another, we can barely get vets to,
I think like
you know.
I think I'm more saying I have two issues. One, Chewy has absolutely no reason not to do it,
Okay.
regardless of
All right.
like
No,
how
I'm
you
understanding now.
On the other hand, it would be really nice if the government would sort of take away the slight vagueness and be like, yes, like there is a difference between the horrible things that we do to animals and having an animal you love. And I think instead they kind of make it like you're allowed to take this food animal and wave your wand as a veterinarian, and in some cases will allow you to say they're not a food animal.
Did you turn off the ad on Facebook?
Is it doing it?
Mm-hmm.
How many people are on there right now?
Like 250, so it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so Alina has a good question.
Yes.
And I'm sorry,
Can you
I'm
refer to
ignoring
her
all
as
the
counsel.
huh? Yeah, Alina, we were talking about you today. We said we need to like have a call with you and discuss this.
And for questions about me manspreading, then like
No, it's just I don't know. I just saw things like no, he's squatting. That's fine. Like, so there's certain medications. Her question is, what makes a medicine permissible to give to a turkey? So there's not really a lot of medications that like are for turkeys or I guess quote unquote poultry. Most medications are used off label for birds. So they're basically like a vet says, yeah, there's evidence to show that this is workable in the species or it's helpful for the species. There are some, which there are lots of medications that aren't, but there are some that are either also used in humans or they are considered potentially dangerous to humans. A lot of medications just have like what's called a withdrawal period where we have had to sign something at the vet saying we're not going to eat them for like 6 weeks.
yeah,
And they're like, really
number of
sorry.
times we've had to like sign that we won't eat our patient.
Yeah.
Well, so that's, I think what you just said sort of clarified what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well, I'm answering her question real quick.
Okay.
So I just wanted
Yeah.
to finish that. So basically, there's a limited number of medications that you're just not really supposed to give them in any case. And it is somewhat vague, but really gives that latitude to the veterinarian to decide, I guess, like, is this a food animal or not? And so that's where things get a little bit dicier.
Well, that's what
But
it feels like. Is there's three categories. There is the it's okay for any animal. Then there's
or it's okay for that specific animal. Like it's like they're one of the species it's intended for.
Oh yeah, and then there's the it's okay to give this animal off label. So there's four. Then there's it's okay to give this animal if they're a food animal, quote unquote, by our standards.
If they're not, you mean?
No, if they are a food animal, but the vet is willing to say they're not. And then there's certain things where even if the vet says they're not a food animal, it becomes questionable where the government still says, even in that case, this one is just not permissible. But they don't like really make it obvious that that's the case in like a very clarified way where it's just like is someone saying something funny or am I?
No, there's some with the pigs being so mellow and just like sleeping through.
So it's like
everything.
That's where it gets bizarre, where it's like it just starts to feel like, okay, there's certain meds I can give you. There's certain meds I can give you as Mallory. There's certain meds I can give you if I don't refer to you as Mallory that day. And then there's certain meds I'm just never allowed to let near you. And there's just a lot of stupidity there where it's like, if you're not a food animal, then you should just be able to like have whatever. So
yeah. So we're thinking about doing a petition that got brought up a lot. In our first post, people were commenting about it. So we're, talking about that and maybe just doing something because it's obvious that a lot of people were very much in support of way more than we thought. We're very much in support of, animals like Quincy being able to get medications through Chewy. And it sucks because the online pharmacy that they sent it to next that would fill it was like 3 times more expensive. So we ended up driving down like 45 minutes to our local vet to pick it up because we weren't going to drive to DC. But we were like, no, we're not going to pay 3 times what, we could get it for on Chewy. So yeah, so it just sucks. But yeah, I think it'll be good. And we're definitely not, asking Chewy to do something that is clearly against FDA regulations or even questionable. We're just saying,
we're not like do something illegal because it's the right thing to do, which would be awesome.
Right?
Then they would definitely be our.
Not that we don't think that, but we're just saying, can you just please distribute the medications that are not an issue and that the veterinarian has said are okay? So. Yeah. Oh, someone said you look like Uncle Joey from Full House. I think it's the hair. Yeah, so the pigs are super mellow after dinner. They just kind of lay down. What happened on this phone? Oh, we lost a signal.
I was saying that earlier, and this is why we need newer phones for TikTok and.
Oh, they said they removed us from TikTok.
Who did?
TikTok.
Why'd they remove?
We violated their community guidelines.
Of what?
Probably the sign. I don't know.
Having bingo?
I don't know. I have no idea.
We violated community guidelines?
Gambling.
Oh, Jesus.
Risking money in a game. Okay, I'm going to appeal this.
Oh, my God. TikTok is ridiculous lately. This is why I hate TikTok.
All right, I'm going to appeal it. All right, keep talking while I do this.
Yeah, it's just bizarre to me. But anyway, yeah. So the call was not fantastic, but yeah, we were talking about maybe doing a petition, because like I think the thing we realized through raising the issue, you know, there's always the wonder of like, will people be bothered by this? You know, where you know, most people eat animals, and most people that don't eat animals don't have turkeys that live with them as family. So there's like a very small group of people that, you know, like fall into the category where having Chewy do this is beneficial. But it was nice to see when we posted it that there was sort of a sense that even amongst people who might eat animals or not quite see things the way we do in terms of, you know, where animals fall in terms of their equality and the rights they should have, they saw that, hey, if someone's your family, they're your family, and we support that, and we would hate for Quincy being part of your family not to be treated as such, you know, by Chewy or whoever. And so it was clear there was a lot of support for that beyond just, you know, vegans or, you know, sanctuaries that have turkeys. So
Yeah.
why is he standing like that? Do you see? Like, looks
I'm
like
telling you, it's his hips. Like,
it looks like he's pooping. Odin.
it's just like getting worse. Alina, we definitely need to schedule a call with you to talk through this.
Get him.
You can look at the things. Check out Odin. Are you peeing? What are you doing? What are we doing, buddy?
You want to bring him over here?
I'm just gonna kind of see what happens for a minute.
Alright. I was gonna say if you want to come give a Odin update while you're.
Yeah, I will in a second.
Alright. Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say, Alina, if you message us, if you want to like write us through our email, and we can figure out a way to communicate from there.
Yeah, we need to leave it out.
Like, I never know on Instagram if it's telling us the real number of people watching, because like that just seems inordinately low considering. Yeah, so for everyone who's not on TikTok, we're doing our bingo night tomorrow night. And we will have those game cards up. Okay. No, that sounds good, Alina. Yeah, the pigs are just being mellow. Do you mind if I come over there with you and Odin?
Yeah, I'll bring him over if you need him to be on there.
No, I was just gonna come over because I just thought we were gonna do it. Okay. I'm so confused. So Midnight Squirrel says, "Hey, I got my first pig today. I named it Alina Hart because they look alike. Thank you for your."
Gotta put that on bingo. People being mean to Alina.
But they also donated $20 to say it, so I'm confused. Like, yeah, Smithfield is not far from us here in Virginia, and like they fortunately closed down the big slaughterhouse that is in Smithfield, so no pigs are being killed there anymore. But that's just because they're going to states like North Carolina and Iowa, where the restrictions are less and the protections are more. Like, if anyone hasn't heard, in North Carolina, the companies like Smithfield was essentially spraying poop all over the communities around the slaughterhouses. You know, there's just documented cases of people getting ill, you know, getting cancers, just all kinds of stuff. And, you know, it was just really, really bad. And so they sued, got like a whole bunch of money from the court, and because so many people either are connected to the slaughterhouses in Smithfield or have family that, are related to the people in charge, or they, just are corrupt outright and are bought. They made it so that the most that they could pay for any given lawsuit was like, I think, $50,000. So instead of millions of dollars for how sick they made these people for destroying their homes, destroying their lives, they got like absolutely nothing. And so, and it, in large part, that's because they're poor and minority communities near Smithfield that they can get away with doing this because, unfortunately, that's how the laws down there work. So that's why they don't stay in Virginia, because Virginia's a little more progressive than that. How you doing, Odin?
I don't know. He's like seems like okay. He seems like happy, but then he's like standing and walking like this, and so yeah. So Odin, we're really trying to figure out what is going on with him because he's got some sort of back issue that we now think is something like neurological because he's also lost his voice completely. And we didn't really realize that at first. We thought maybe he was just being quiet, but then we heard him like kind of trying to make noise, and it was like his bark is gone. Like it was like this raspy, like quiet, like sound. So there is something called laryngeal paralysis that dogs get that can cause that. It's like partial, and it's really not as dangerous or scary as it sounds. Um, but one of the things that can happen is they can like lose their voice, and it can be permanent. And so it like neurologically related. So it's just a weird thing. He's also limited on what like medications he can have because of his kidney disease. And so our vet, it's kind of like there's probably nothing surgical we can, that can be done. It just would be like medication management, but we could go see a neurologist. But I'm just feeling so like the fact that this happened suddenly and his voice is gone, and also if he's walking like this, I just feel like it's needed to be seen by a specialist to kind of figure out what's going on. And he seems like he's walking worse, and the prednisone seems like it's making him feel better, but it's definitely not making him walk any better.
Did he have gabapentin tonight?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So I'm a little worried about the way that he's walking. Because the problem with gabapentin is one of the side effects is like really wobbly walking and wobbly legs. So it's kind of hard to tell like if something's happening. I'm going to do a foot test on him. So one way to test their neurological function, if you ever want to do this on a dog, is I feel bad doing it when they're wobbly, but you flip over their foot. And so he had a good reflex. He flipped it back over. So you want to just flip over their paw for a second and then see if they turn it. Give me your foot. I know. Yep. So he's flipping it back over right away. So that doesn't mean that everything's fine, but it's like one really easy way to tell if there's some sort of issue. But yeah, I was gonna hold off on his gabapentin. I mean, he's not due quite yet anyway, but just to see like how he's walking, because I'm a little concerned that he's walking very oddly.
Alina said she had to give Petunia, our soul dog, who passed away, gabapentin. She suffered from seizures.
Yeah, it sucks because he's so limited in what medications he can take. He can't take any what do they call it? NSAIDs, the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, so the things that you would typically take for pain if you're a dog. And then he's like shaking. And I don't know, like he's so little. It's like we either lock him up in a crate all day, or sometimes he just runs. Like he's not necessarily acting like someone who's in like a ton of pain, so he'll just go like run up down the stairs to go out to the bathroom, or I don't know.
It's confusing.
Another thing.
Just always something going on around here, around these parts. I can't believe TikTok kicked us out.
TikTok's not been liking us.
Wow. Oops.
But yeah, so just a reminder for non-TikTok, Trail bingo tomorrow night,
Yeah.
9 p.m. sharp. We're gonna set up a event to remind you. We should have made that already so we could share it. Well, I was going to before this, but then someone told me not to.
What was it?
You
Oh,
told me
your
not
thing.
to.
Well, because I wanted to be on time for
And then we weren't on
our
time.
loyal fans.
So yeah, but we'll make an event for it, and then we'll have the link to go and download it. See if he's like shaking right now. And it's like I don't want to give him. I can't give him a gabapentin yet because then it makes him drunk if you give it to him early. And plus, I want to see like how he's feeling. I wish I could fix you, buddy. And then our laser's broken, so I need to write to the laser company, and I think it might just be the batteries. But yeah, the batteries aren't working. Did it charge? The battery charge? Like, was the battery blinking?
I don't know. I don't know if it was or not.
What do you mean?
It was at the end. It wasn't when it was on there. And then so I took it off and tried it, and it just was not working. Oh, pigs, just so chill, just so wonderfully, wonderfully chill. Do you want to go say hi to Jenna for a minute, or do you want to? Are you worried about?
I'm gonna have to get dressed. You can just say hi to her for a second if you want.
All right, I'll just go. No, it's okay. She's just being cute out here. Maisie, what are you doing over there? Hey, Jen. We do give him CBD. That's usually to like knock them out at night. I mean, not like specifically to knock them out, but like if they're being like overly sort of, well, if he's running around looking like just unsatiably motivated to stay up all night. Hey, Jen. It's funny. So there's a bookstore near here, and our book for Jenna's there, and I was in there, and someone walked by and was like, "Jenna the calf who lived. That's hilarious." So I don't know what they meant by hilarious, but what you up to, beautiful? You just being mellow, just chewing the cud. Why is Maisie over there not laying with you? Just chilling. What if I come sit by you for a sec, kiddo? Here, let's see if I can flip it around before I get over there. Ah, there we go. Excuse me. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh. I need a longer arm so I can hold my hand out better. Hi. Sweet girl. Oh, my big baby. Oh, that's awesome, Alina. Yeah, we've almost sold all the copies of our Jenna books. We may have to print it again. Just chewing the cud, kid. You are so fluffy and warm. It's actually not that cold out tonight. It's like pretty decent out here. Hi. You know, you really have not lived until you've had a cow swallow and then burp up their next thing in their belly to chew, and you feel it right up your back as they're burping it up. Sweet girl. Oops. Guess I should point that more at you. I love your teeth, kiddo. You got some cute toothers. Love you, kiddo. Alrighty. I'm gonna go back inside. I'll come out and see you in a little bit, okay? So sweet. Sweet girl. Love ya. Sorry, everybody. Turn around. All right, kiddo. We love ya. I don't know why you're laying over there, Maisie. Maisie's just laying in a pile of their food. I guess if she wants to eat some more, she's right there on top of it, ready to go. This is where the pigs line up, pushing their dirty snouts on the door. Oh, spinning.
It just came in like a storm, like a wrecking ball.
I know, that's what people say about me.
I'm so worried about Odin. I'm just sitting here like spiraling about him.
Don't spiral.
I just don't know what to do to fix it.
I feel
She probably got better, like her back. You know what I mean? Like
with
her this disease. Like she like had some better days, like for a while.
yeah. I know. I don't know what caused that though. He's kind of
I don't know. I mean, should we just have him on like pure like rest?
heroin. Oh, sorry. Rest.
Opioids don't really help with this kind of pain, apparently. Like, should we have him like on strict like bed rest? Like,
I don't know.
because he was doing this weird like hover, like in between sitting and standing, and then he just kind of like sat down.
Yeah, every once in a while I see him doing really weird things, but
I'm worried that he's getting like weakness in his back legs.
it just seems more like drunkenness. Because then he like goes right back to being all right. So it's like.
So I mean, I just won't give him gabapentin. Give him Frilips at 2:30. So I don't know. I mean, I can wait and give him gabapentin for like a while, like, and then see how he's walking. You know what I mean?
Not to change the subject because we'll come
You can
back
change
to
the
that.
subject. I don't
But
want to talk about this.
Alina said, "Do we know how lucky Jenna is? Like, what are the odds of being a loved cow like that?" And she said, "I was telling Manny today that Lily is so lucky. Like, what are the numerical odds of being a chicken that has her own closet?"
Too. I think that too. Like when we rescued like Arthur the starling, I was like, what are the chances that like you get to be the special bird who falls out of the nest and would have died as a newborn? You know, or like what are the chances that you happen to be a dairy cow that gets rescued and gets to live this great life? It's like so odd, yeah. And I just think like, oh my gosh, you really are like a lucky one. So yeah, I totally know like exactly what you're thinking. It's like
is pretty low. The
wild
chances
to
are
think.
very. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like got to be like below the 0.001%.
It's like I wish they could know. You know, because imagine being in a scenario where like you realize that you just like won the life lottery. You know, like it's too bad that they can't like appreciate.
Although
that.
they may have the weight, you know, of like I owe them so much, and you're like, no, just enjoy it. So it's like maybe better that they don't, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
That
I would rather that they didn't even know maybe that there was a possibility.
Yeah, of what like awful horribleness really exists. Because yeah, I mean.
Well, I think that of like for Maisie, I mean, I don't know. Like I know she had 3 months there and clearly had like formed some understanding of things. Whereas like Jenna, I feel like has no idea. Anything, and so.
She's just blissfully unaware that there is any world outside of being loved.
I mean, outside of being here, like I'm sure she doesn't ever remember anything other than being here.
Yeah.
Like all she's ever known her whole life is just like, oh, this is like life is wonderful, and sometimes I don't get as many carrots as I want, or I have to like, not be allowed to go in some of the places during the day that I want in the yard because I steal someone else's food. Like those are like her biggest worries.
Yeah. I was gonna say like as a human. Your odds are better probably at being a millionaire or a billionaire than that you would be a chicken that is loved and treated like family.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I mean, you just think every year.
You're more likely to be Elon Musk than you are to be a chicken who is loved as a family member.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, or a dairy cow that's loved as a family member, or any cow for that matter. Like absolutely. Look at the pigs. Look how cute they are.
I know. They really
They're
are.
like so peaceful tonight.
Hey, Ashness Monster. I was just gonna say we probably need to go because Mallory's phone is at 5%.
Oh no. Is it
Um,
really?
Yeah.
I tried to charge it before. I should have put it on the low battery. Okay, but remember bingo tomorrow night.
Bingo tomorrow night.
9 p.m. sharp.
9 p.m.
Eastern time. We're gonna have the link up to get your card. We'll put it up early, like maybe in our stories, or on YouTube. We'll just make a post with it. Apparently, TikTok is not going to be involved because
Yeah.
they cut us off for gambling.
That's so weird.
Um,
And how will we know if they
I
understand?
appealed it, so I'm sure we'll get a message. But
Yeah, but where will we get a message? How will we even know?
I don't know.
It's so ridiculous. But all right, well, we are about to. Oh, wait, no. Appeal not approved. Jesus.
I don't even want to go live because I don't want to get banned from TikTok.
Yeah, it's just.
Can you appeal it and appeal?
Our access will be restored on 12/13.
That's just to live, right?
Yeah. That's so weird. So, anyway, don't watch us on TikTok if you want to play Troll Bingo. So, hello, Machado 5.5. So, all right, well, we'll keep everyone updated on everything, and we will be back tomorrow night at 9.